All right, Capricorn. Can you hear me? Let's make sure you can hear me. Okay. Capricorn, let's go. All right, Capricorn. So we're winding back. Okay. Inner instinct. It seems like someone is keeping you in the dark about something this week, Capricorn Nation, and your instinct will be the first thing that will reveal to you what is going on because it seems like someone is telling you bits and pieces of the story. There may be fragments of a situation that you're aware of, Capricorn. There may be people that are telling you bits and pieces, or someone in particular. It just seems like someone is not telling you the full truth, or there are certain things that you don't see, but it will hit you as far as your intuition is concerned. You will recognize that something that's what's going to give you full clarity about about a particular situation. So your instincts are is definitely going to be needed this week, especially when it comes to your environment and what is going on around you. There is someone that's been keeping a close watch on you. It could have something to do with the fact that maybe you don't really trust what someone is doing around you. So maybe you're really keeping a close eye on them this week, Capricorn Nation. Or it could be something else. It seems like it has something to do with a connection with someone that is around you. Someone is in close proximity with you this week. Capricorn Nation, it just seems like there's some baggage that you might be working on this week. You have this card that says, make peace with your past, which was very similar in Aquarius. So some of you may have very strong Aquarius placements, or you might be dealing one on one with an Aquarius. Whatever the case, this feels like this really does apply to you more so, Capricorn, than maybe people around you. It seems like there are certain things that just may need that might be very overwhelming for you. There might be old issues or old people, old circumstances that may come up, and it may bring you back down memory lane. But in other words, it seems like there are certain things that do need to let go of. And with the fact that we're talking about Saturn, I feel like this might have something to do with maybe there is a very strong lesson that maybe you're learning this week. Maybe it has something to do with the past. Some type of karmic cycle or karmic lesson is going to be deeply acknowledged emotionally for you this week, Capricorn Nation. I feel that for some of you Capricorns, moving could be on your mind. There could be a relocation that has either been delayed or that might be coming up in the future. This might be where this panicked energy is coming from because it seems like you're panicked about something. It seems like it's usually for you Capricorns, it's a time crunch. You're having to maybe complete something in a particular amount of time. I think that's the issue. This week it seems like consistency. I feel like this is the case when it comes to your work. I think that you're very driven and very focused. I think that this week, structure and discipline when it comes to some type of goal that I feel like you're trying to attain. So I do feel like there's a goal in mind that you have. I think tenacity is going to be needed to reach some type of success because it just feels like there's someone around you, Capricorn Nation, that has some type of that is in opposition of what you're trying to do. Or this is like someone trying to slow you down, or they don't want to see you succeed or gain some type of stability. I just feel like you're up against some type of challenge when it comes to some type of work that you're coming through, your guy, or that you're going, or that you're working on, some type of goal that you're working toward. I think that there are certain boundaries and limits that you really might need to push through with when it comes to this Saturn energy. But I think an opportunity, there's opportunities for prosperity that I feel are coming through for you. So I feel like there might be your finances might really be on an upswing. That might be something that you're panicked about, but it feels like you're able to gain some type of footing when it comes to your finances. But like I said, emotionally, it feels like it's because of something that you feel instinctually that might cause you to get emotional. There's some type of reaction to something, okay? We're going to see what this is about. You're reacting to something that maybe you felt. Like I said, somebody's telling you half truths, and this week I feel like you're picking up on it. You're seeing the situation for the truth. I think clarity And what you may come across and see for yourself may be the thing that causes you to become emotional. Or this has something to do with someone around you. For some of you, I think the past that you're working through is past grief. And it may be tied to a past relationship, because it seems like there's a lot of baggage for some of you there. Your guides are talking about your surroundings. There may be a need to purify your surroundings. Might have a lot of negative energy around you. That could be why you might need to purify the energy around you. I don't know. I'm getting allergies. Something could be disturbing your peace. There might be a need to clear the energy. Some of you might get a visit from your adult children. Those of you who have them, there's definitely something that's coming to an end. You have a new beginning, which is going to require a lot of courage. It seems like those of you who are parents, you're going to be very busy with your parental responsibilities. And I really think that some of you have someone that may need to get a hold of sobriety. It seems like someone is drinking a lot, drinking very heavily. It seems like there might be a decision that you might be making about leaving. For some of you, this is a relationship. For others of you, it's a job, because you do have new opportunities coming up for you, Capricorn. But I guess I'm going to leave you with this. There are certain things related to past memories that might pop up, Capricorn. This is where I feel like your guides are really centering your energy. It's around healing. It could be about mending old relationships. It seems like there's some type of progress that you're making having to do with your own healing progress. And I definitely feel like some of you are going through an ascension process when it comes to your gifts. You come up as the teacher. I am the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. Some of you may have Aquarius or Gemini in your chart. It just seems like that's something that you're going through, some type of an elevation when it comes to your spiritual gifts. But yes, sorry for the glare. Purify your surroundings is what this card is talking about. Like I said, you might have a lot of negative energy around you, especially if you have a lot of eyes on you. Some of you could be on social media, and these could be certain people that are watching you that don't like you. The advice, Holy Spirit, for the Capricorn. I heard Cancer and I heard Pisces separately. For the Capricorn nation, the advice for Capricorns for the next 7 days. Notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon the path to remind you that you are loved and are never alone. So you have a guardian angel, is what I feel that this is. Capricorn nation that is watching over you, that is giving you some very clear advice, and that is also trying to get you to see something very clearly. But you may really need to listen to your intuition in order to be able to hear these messages and downloads. Capricorn nation. Some of you, your children are being bullied, by the way, Capricorn. Or this is you being, I don't know how a Capricorn could be bullied at work, but I guess that could be possible. Sagittarius. Let's see what's really going on with the Sag Nation. Sagittarius. There's some type of pattern that is slowing you down or is blocking you in some type of way. It's we're gonna see what this is about. Sagittarius. This is, for some of you, this is some type of pattern in a romantic relationship, or this is maybe a rut that you might feel that you're in with your partner. It seems like there's some type of pattern that needs to be let go of in order for you to see a better situation with someone. Oh, okay. Is this Sagittarius? I think a vacation is much needed. If you were planning on traveling this week, Sagittarius, or you've been planning on traveling earlier this month, it seems like something has been put off. It's been delayed. There might be someone that you might really need to put a firm boundary with, Sagittarius. You might really need to stand your ground with someone. It seems like something is really on your mind this week, Sagittarius. It seems like you might not have any mental peace about something, or this is someone feels this way towards you. It could be about a situation because Sagittarius, for some of you, I think you might be moving. I think you might be stepping into the unknown. And I think that might be what has you panicked in some situations, because it seems like that's also your energy, Sagittarius. Unless this is just your everyday energy, panicked, worried about something, or this could be someone around you that is worried. Some of you might be worried that maybe your partner is leaving, because like I did say, there is a move that someone is trying to make a decision about. I guess you can't see this because of the glare. You might need to really compromise this week with someone, Sagittarius. Finances are looking good for you this week, Sagittarius. You got a Leo that's around you. You have somebody with a real slick mouth, Sagittarius. You might feel like you have to walk on eggshells with someone in particular. I think somebody is waiting to hear from you, Sagittarius or cross-watcher. I think in some situations, Sagittarius, somebody is you either feel taken for granted, or this is just actually what's taking place. I think you're limiting your communication with someone, or you're not talking to them all together. This week, Sagittarius, if that was your recent energy, it seems like someone is coming back into this situation to try to make things better and try to patch things up with you. Somebody's not so sure if this can really be something that can be healed, because this situation comes with a lot of pain, a lot of disappointment. For some of you, this is a situation that's ongoing with a parent. This is someone that maybe you're trying to co-parent with. For some of you, this is with other family members. Yeah, there's something going on with a child. I wonder if you're happy without me. I think there's a child in some situations, Sagittarius. There's a kid that might be struggling through something, or this is your inner child. You might feel like the black sheep. You might feel left out in some type of way, or this is your child. Someone around you may feel this way. Okay. Sagittarius. Yeah, this definitely has something to do with parenting and children. That's exactly what I'm saying. There's a child in particular, Sagittarius, that's really looking for love. They want to know that they're loved. They're needing some type of upliftment. They need to know that they're here for a reason, is what I'm feeling. And you might really have a feeling that you feel like you really can't shake having to do with a child of yours. But for some of you, I think you're moving on from something here. Moving on from the past. But I think when it comes to your finances, Sagittarius, like I did say, it seems like there's opportunities to make money, or money is just kind of rolling in for you, Sagittarius, or there's some type of an opportunity to make money, some type of an idea that you might be coming across, and you might be deciding to capitalize on that, Sagittarius nation. Ten of Swords, though. This may have something to do with this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think this is possibly where you're not having peace of mind, because you may feel like you've not been getting along with someone. Someone comes in, like I said before, to try to mend things with you. For some of you, this isn't a romantic relationship. This is other family members that might be coming in to try to mend a situation with you. Okay. Scorpio nation. Let's see what's going on for the Scorpions for the next 7 days. Holy Spirit, show me Scorpio. Somebody has a lot of feelings for you, Scorpio. Or this is how you're feeling. Oh, okay, Scorpio. It seems like either Scorpio or someone around you is definitely coming across their purpose this week. If this was something that you were confused about, or you needed some type of confirmation about your life purpose, it seems like it's going to become vivid for you. It's going to become very clear to you what your purpose is. and maybe how to go about doing something. Scorpio, it seems like this is a very stressful week. You might be stressed out. You might be stressed out having to do with family members or certain things that are going on around your household. Or this might be someone in particular that you notice is very stressed. Yeah, some of you, I think, Scorpio, you really might be thinking about ending your day job. This is probably for a slim few Scorpios out there, but I think some of you might be thinking about retirement. You might be thinking about longevity with your work. Some of you might be leaning towards self-employment. When it comes to what's going on at home, Scorpio, because things at home amongst family members might be tense. And you might be tempted to allow your emotions to kind of run away with you at work. It might be distracting you. Your emotional situation could be affecting your finances. So when you go to work, keep your finances, your emotions in check, because that's going to affect your work in some type of way, possibly if you allow it to. Finances this week, Scorpio, it feels like things are looking good for you. There's certain things you might need to keep to yourself. Because, I don't know, you might not want to share everything with everyone in particular because someone around you this week, Scorpio Nation, is not trustworthy. I think that maybe something looks uncertain for you, like you're unsure about what path to take. I think this has something to do with your work. I really do. But for some of you, this is something else in your life. You're feeling confused about something. Yeah, you guys are saying it's a no. There might be something Scorpio, some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, or you are Scorpio Sag. There's someone that you might need to turn down. Or there's a particular, maybe you're looking for a place and maybe this is not the right place. What is this about? Either, like I said, you live with anxiety on a daily basis, Scorpio, or there's someone around you that does have this. What's going on with Scorpio? It seems like you're sad about something. Careful about your decisions here, because it seems like there's certain decisions, Scorpio, that you're making. And it seems like you're allowing hypotheticals in your mind to kind of run away with you. Hypothetical situations, things that have not even happened. And you're making decisions based on those things, but those things aren't really happening, if that makes sense. You guys are bringing attention to trusting and being careful about the people that you trust. Random side note, Scorpio, you might be noticing some spiders around you. Maybe more bug activity than usual. It seems like you have a particular ability, which I feel is psychic. For some of you, you have a psychic ability. I think you're going to get some type of upgrade or enhancement with that. I think this anxiety has something to do with temptation. This seems like either is you or your partner that might be having some issues with temptation this week. And it just seems like someone is not sure, or they're feeling sad about what's going on in their relationship. They're feeling lonely. Their partner is kind of not as attentive as usual. Somebody's confidence is down. And it seems like somebody is worried about a relationship in particular. Libra, I think that there's somebody that's very regretful about something. I think somebody wants to fix something. They want to atone for some type of past mistake that they made, Libra. Or this is the Libra feeling this way towards you. I think somebody is feeling very lonely without you. Whoever this is, Libra, seems like you moved away. Libra, you may have moved to a new location, and this is why someone is missing you. Definitely some insight coming in from your dreams. Your guides are trying to get you to follow your dreams, especially. What's going on? Yeah. Libra, there might be some financial situations. All right. Your cash flow might be a little bit slow this week. There's a lot of things going on with okay. You got someone around you that I feel has a drinking problem. And I think somebody might really need to get a hold of that in order to be able to move forward. I think you might be changing your mind about certain things, or this is someone coming to try to get you to change your mind about a particular situation. I think there is someone that is feeling remorseful. They want forgiveness from you. I think there are certain things I think maybe you're going through some type of, I don't know if this is like a weight loss regimen, Libra, but it just seems like there might be a need to like move your body more. It just seems like this is something that you're trying to change something about your body. Or this is someone around you. This could have something to do with a health situation. I see you pulling through something. I see you healing from something. A lot of emphasis here on encouragement from the spirit realm. I think that there is some type of dream or aspiration that you have, and your guides are really encouraging you, Libra, to go after this and to make it happen. They're trying to get you to see that something really is doable. So I did say that there's an issue here, a pre-existing issue here with your financial situation. There's an opportunity that I feel comes in this week, Libra Nation, that has you turn something around, but I feel like it has everything to do with your mindset. I don't think the key is within your grasp. Something is really doable. I also feel like for some of you Libras that are moving, or you're thinking about leaving your current living situation, something is coming up that actually may work out for you. I think this might be you getting the keys to your new place, Libra. I think especially if you're actively looking now, I feel like you're going to get the answer is a yes. And I don't know why I hear Scorpio so heavily. So Libras, maybe some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, or you are Libra Scorpio. You also have a Capricorn. Virgo. Maybe that this earth sign that I'm seeing might be a Virgo that's in your energy, or Libra. Virgo, you might have a Libra in your energy. Did I say that right? Yeah, Virgo. There might be a Libra in your energy this week. This is Virgo. See what's going on with Virgo. You heard about something, Virgo, or there's someone that you're dealing with. Somebody's not dealing with the issue though, but somebody has heard about something, if that makes sense. In other words, something's being swept under the rug. It's not being acknowledged, and somebody is hurt about something. Virgo Nation. Somebody's deeply hurt. Virgo Nation. It might be another Virgo. Or this is you, Virgo, like I said, avoiding the issue. Yeah, it's a no. Somebody's not confronting the issue. So Pisces, this is something that's going on within your home, or this has something to do with your household. Might have something to do with your children. Virgo, you do have a water sign, and yeah, you got some negative energy in your house. You had a lot of spiritual activity in your house at night in particular. I think you're under some type of spiritual attack. Not every Virgo is that for, but for some of you, yes. I think you're having some problems with people at your job this week. Virgo Nation. for some of you, some people are giving you a hard time. And there might be some people that are really trying to bring you to your knees emotionally. Unless this is just you doing some type of emotional cleansing, you might really need a good cry, or this is somebody really trying to trigger some type of reaction from you, Virgo, or there's a Virgo doing this to you. There's an Aquarius that shows up in your reading. Oh, this has something to do with disrespect. This is somebody running their mouth. Virgo. This might be somebody talking behind your back, and that might be something that really hurts you, because I promise you something's really hurting your feelings this week. And you might be keeping your distance from a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Aquarius shows up twice to this reading. Somebody shows up this week, Virgo Nation, to talk to you. You have somebody that's very promiscuous in your reading as well. Somebody's paying prostitutes. Side note, I can't act like I don't see that. But there's someone that's coming to communicate with you. They could be dropping by and maybe sending you a message. Somebody wants to talk. It could be you, Virgo, that wants to speak to a Sagittarius. I did say a Libra. You got a Libra that shows up heavily to your reading as well. It's a Libra. You could be getting communication from a Libra, or this water sign who could be a Scorpio. Okay, but there's definitely someone reaching out to you, someone that you haven't heard from in a while. There's also a Pisces. I did say Aquarius multiple times. These are repeating signs. Scorpio, Leo, Pisces. This might be someone that you've had a difficult relationship with, or things have just been kind of tense between you and this person lately. They're coming to talk to you. For some of you, this might have something to do with a financial matter. If you own your own business, just if you happen to be Virgo, because there's a lot of, okay, it seems like things are going to pick up for you. Business is going to pick up for you. If you do not own your own business and you work a corporate job, I think either you're getting paid at the end of this week. Money seems to be better for you towards the end of the week. There's some type of delays when it comes to your finances. If you're patient, it seems like things work out for you. You have some type of letter or some type of package coming through the mail, Virgo, that might reach you this week. Be careful about who you open up to, because it just seems like there's someone in your energy this week who could be a bit of a charlatan. There's someone around you this week, Virgo, or this is you. You're not feeling well. You might be staying in the bed. Or this is someone that may need to go to the doctor and get something looked into. It could be you. Leo Nation. Leo, there's a Sagittarius and a Virgo that might be around you this week. These might be people you know. These could be people that you work with. Leo. I think you have some new opportunities for money that are opening up for you. There could be a new job opening that could be coming through for you this week. Leo Nation. Leo. Holy Spirit, show me what you have for the Leo Nation. Leo. Not for all Leos, but for some Leos. I got this for Virgo last week. Somebody is just constantly lying. Leo, this could be a Virgo that's in your energy, constantly running their mouth and lying. If their lips are moving, they're lying. You can trust and believe that. Or this is a Leo doing this. This might be something that you're witnessing. Or this is someone that's lying all the time. You already know this about this person, and this is why you decided to not talk to them. There's Libra. I already did Libra. T-Bone. Hey, Tiani. There's a Gemini here for you, Leo. You might really need some sleep, Leo. Oh, I think you're blocking somebody. You have blocked someone. Or there's someone that feels like maybe you're not wanting to really communicate with them like that. You're the Taurus. You got some opportunities to fix your finances. It seems like someone around you is really hurt. It seems like it's because of something that was said. Seems like your energy is low this week, Leo, or you just haven't been feeling well. Oh, yeah. You got a chance to really fix your finances. So there's a pregnancy around you for some of you. Some of you might have a legal situation that is pending, and it looks like the outcome is a positive one. Leo. I think you're sleeping on your purpose, Leo. Some of you. In other words, you're not really going after your purpose. You might know exactly what your purpose is, but you're kind of holding back in that area. And for that reason, it's affecting your finances. You really could benefit from putting your energy into that. You might see a really big change with your finances in that case. For some of you, it seems like it's what you're eating that might be affecting your energy levels this week. You might be deciding to maybe change something about your eating habits, Leo. It seems like it is affecting your health in some type of way. You might really need the help of other people around you, because it looks like support goes a long way this week. And there may be some things that you might be working through as far as your past is concerned. Forgiveness. It seems like you've been holding on to a lot of anger, or this is someone around you that just is, they're harboring a lot of resentment. Or this is just you. I don't know how to let go of the past, or I just walk around on a daily basis and I'm constantly angry over past things. Yes, this is a week, Leo Nation, of letting go. You had some type of financial issue that has been on the table, Leo Nation. It seems like you're able to come up with a solution. You're able to resolve some type of a problem. If it's not a financial one, and this is like a communication situation, a miscommunication with someone, it seems like there is a way to resolve something. Something might be salvageable for you, Leo. It seems like there's a need to detox from other people's energy, or this is you going on some type of detox. Like I did say, you might be deciding to make some type of change when it comes to your health and the things that you're putting in your body. Maybe you're going on some type of a detox. You have a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That might be you, Leo. What are you doing with this fire sign? Communicating with them, Sagittarius. Yeah. See, there's somebody you haven't communicated with in a while. Maybe this is who you're detoxing from. It's inevitable that you're going to come across this person again, Leo Nation. This person may not have ever changed. There's the pride that they left out with. There's the pride that they still come back in with. And this might be a situation where you do not feel like a priority. Or if this is someone that you once dated, they're still keeping their options open. Yeah. For some of you, this is indeed a romantic partner, a past one. Cancer Nation. I think there might be some things that you might be letting go of this week, Cancer Nation, as well. Or there might be a person that you're letting go of because it just really feels like you are cutting somebody off, distancing yourself. There are a lot of spider webs around you too, Cancer Nation. What do I mean? A lot of spider activity. Okay, Cancer. You got to take care of your health. This is not yours, not your health directly. Someone around you is having a situation that they can change. They can turn this around. But it really needs to be looked into this week, Cancer Nation. It really genuinely needs to be addressed. What's going on with the Cancer Nation? Well, emotionally, seems like there's some spilled milk that you're crying over. It's connected to the past, Cancer Nation. This is either you or this is someone around you that's feeling this way. I think you're having an issue with family members this week, Cancer Nation. It seems like somebody around you is really hurt really disappointment, just disappointed. I can't speak today. So maybe that's an issue too. Maybe communication is an issue. Communicating effectively, getting your point across, saying what you really mean to say is going to be an issue this week. There's some type of unwelcome change to a situation or to a relationship that is around you. But it seems like this is something that can be changed. It seems like there is someone that might be coming to you. There's a Leo that's heavily highlighted in your energy. It seems like something has been put on hold, Cancer Nation, in your situation. Whatever this is, money, finances, a conversation, it happens over the next 7 days, Cancer Nation. This might be a conversation that you're having with your child. But this might be a situation where you might need to go about things delicately and with patience. Oh, some of you, this is you acknowledging someone's addiction. Somebody definitely is heavily addicted. I think you're reconnecting with people. There's someone that misses you, Cancer Nation, or you miss someone. You may want to reconnect with them. You may want to drop by or maybe send them some type of a message, some type of a text. It might be a friend of yours that you haven't seen in a while. Who could possibly be a Capricorn? It's been a while since maybe you've spoken to someone, possibly a Scorpio. They might be dropping by, or like I said, sending you some type of a message after there's been some time that has gone by. For some of you, this is a relationship. Maybe you've been keeping your distance from your partner. A lover. Who could be a Gemini? Somebody's dropping by in your energy. Maybe coming to see you. I see someone who's going through some type of depression, though, like a really deep depression. You might want to do a welfare check on someone if this is the case. And a lot of times, this is a child that's really going through something heavily, okay, a deep depression. Somebody doesn't want to be here anymore, Cancer Nation, or that might just be a passing thought. Yeah, certain things, Cancer Nation, you might not know the answer. You're stepping into the unknown. That might be what's causing you to have anxiety or frustration about something. Yeah, exactly the case. Goodness, I don't know how to show this to you without the glare. Not knowing. I think that's what's frustrating you this week, is not knowing what's coming next or not being able to communicate. Okay. Again, it's a communication issue. Somebody would like to know something. Something may really need to be discussed and addressed this week, Cancer Nation, but it just seems like someone's been avoiding it. You might be connecting with this person and something might get finally out in the open. For a lot of you, Cancer Nations, this hurt, this emotional situation has something to do with the past. The past may really come up and trigger you this week. That's what this is. So in certain areas, you might feel like you need to change your mental space about things. Finances, okay? Let's see what's going on with your money this week, Cancer Nation. Some of you are pregnant, if I didn't make that clear. That's what I'm saying. Somebody is really lost in it. Definitely having friction with somebody around you. Somebody's treating somebody unfairly. Money-wise. It seems like you are goal-oriented. Something's about to test your dedication. Okay. It seems like it's a person that's really trying to oppose you at work. Gemini. You got a Leo around you, Gemini. Or you might be coming across a Gemini. That's the heaviest sign in your energy. Did I say Gemini? Your own energy, I guess. This could be a Gemini to Gemini relationship. You're surrounded by a lot of Geminis. You work with a lot of Gemini. Or this is just me, myself, and I. You're the Gemini. You're spending a lot of time in your own thoughts, in your own mind. Let's see what's going on with the Gemini Nation this week. You've been feeling a bit stuck, a bit paralyzed in a particular situation. There's a need for forward movement, but it just seems like you're stuck mentally in some type of way for moving forward, Gemini. This week, I feel like you find the remedy, you find the antidote to that, to liberate yourself from something that's been holding you back and something that you've been really obsessed over. There's a Virgo, Aries. There's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but highlighted here for the earth signs is Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The highlighted fire sign is Aries. Somebody you don't talk to anymore. Somebody feels like you don't want to talk to them. And I think somebody's really sad about it, really hurt about it. Gemini. For some of you, this is your kids, or this has something to do with a co-parenting situation with somebody you don't get along with. You're estranged from a family member, some of you Geminis. I think you're trying to avoid conflict. Maybe you're a bit non-confrontational, but it just seems like there's some type of unresolved beef that you have with someone. You've been keeping your distance from this person because maybe you feel like you just do not get along with them, or they just do things that really hurt you and get on your nerves. I don't know. Gemini. This week, Gemini Nation, there's an opportunity to fix your financial situation. Or if you've been out of work, something turns, it seems like you get this new dedicated effort. You put in some type of, you got some type of newfound, I don't know, I'm hearing anxiety. That's not the word that I'm reaching for. Exhilaration, that's not the word I'm reaching for. Motivation, that fits. Like a newfound motivation to really get to work. Family situations are going to be very confusing because it just seems like you got a very unpredictable energy, an unpredictable person around you. Somebody's really hurt about something and they're not talking about it. They're kind of stuffing their emotions, that they really feel betrayed. Something needs to be talked about. Something needs to be confronted. Gemini, you might be confronting a partner. There's a Libra, there's a Scorpio, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, and a Virgo that show up into your energy this week. You have a very strong spiritual gift, Gemini Nation. And I think you might be tuning into that. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the Gemini Nation? Yep. Listen to your intuition. I think that is your gift. Listen to your intuition about someone around you, Gemini Nation. The initials A and the initial C could be of relevance. Relinquish control. There are certain things. Okay. Gemini, you don't have control over the way somebody acts, whether the way they behave, or what someone says, that you have control over you. Okay, but there are some type of confrontation or something that needs to be talked about, possibly having to do with a Leo. It might not be as bad as you think, Gemini. It may actually go pretty well, but something's not being talked about, and it may be necessary to address the issue this week, Gemini. Taurus Nation. Taurus, there's definitely a Libra. I got justice here. Libra, Sagittarius, Uranus, which is Aquarius, Yeah, for you as well, Taurus Nation, I think there are certain things that need to be talked about as well. Certain things may need to be addressed in your situation as well. Some of you Geminis are dealing with Taurians, or you are Gemini Taurus. You might be going on a short journey this week. Taurus, somebody around you might have an issue with siblings or extended family. There might even be an issue with neighbors in your situation, Taurus Nation. Careful about your thoughts this week. Some of them might feel like they're not logical thoughts. So there might be certain thoughts that you might need to let pass by. You recognize what the thoughts are, but you don't let them affect you. You know what I mean? You see what your thoughts are. How am I trying to say this? Certain thoughts might need more attention than others. Some of them just might be frivolous thoughts, and you might need to just kind of let those fall away. They're not logical thoughts. You might be writing something this week, Taurus Nation. You might be writing, you might be studying. Your paperwork. I think you might be turning in a term paper, or this is like your paperwork. You might need to keep your paperwork organized this week, Taurus. Are you going to the movies? You might be watching a movie. There might be something that you might come across, Taurus Nation, that really expired. Something is expired, I guess, but that inspires you. Paperwork expired. You got some type of something to take care of. Paperwork that is expired. I mean, from what I'm hearing, expired milk. I don't know. There might be certain things in your fridge that you might be doing some spring cleaning. I don't know. Random side note. Anyway, I think your environment, your physical location is undergoing some type of a change. Either you're traveling or you're house hunting, I feel. You might be coming across a subject matter. This is possibly why I'm saying reading. Like you're coming across a subject matter that really interests you. You're very intellectual. You're maybe very into your education, or this is the education surrounding people that are around you. Very spiritual energy with you this week, Taurus Nation. I think this is the week where you do get mental clarity, or you are going to have to find a way to clear your mind to get to this mental clarity. And I think whatever is creating this mental clutter for you, I think it's going to be unveiled for you. It's going to help you understand why. And it's going to help you be able to move forward. You got somebody that is very egocentric around you this week, Taurus Nation, or that may be coming into your energy. This could be someone that lives someplace else. You may really benefit from changing the way that you eat this week, Taurus Nation. A very stubborn person around you. It looks like you're releasing some pain. You've been suffering with something for a while, Taurus Nation, and it seems like you're able to find a resolution to something. Family members, there might be some disharmony there, but talking about something may actually bring some type of relief for you. But it would have to be you, Taurus, that comes out of this I'm intentionally isolating myself type of energy. I think you might be really giving yourself a lot of self-love as you come out of this very painful period. You got some internal changes that I feel like you're making, but these are changes for the better. Relationships around you, even though they've been kind of difficult for some of you Taurians, it seems like you're able to get to a better place. It seems like you are moving on from certain things, especially relationships where someone's not really as committed, or they're not putting in as much energy as you are. They're not prioritizing you. Wherever you feel a place of there's a lack of self-confidence that I think you've been struggling with, Taurus Nation, or you've been making some very hasty decisions. And this is where you're feeling like, I don't have the confidence to make the decisions. Seems like you're making decisions out of fear, Taurus Nation. I feel like you're coming out of that. I think harmony is restored between you and possibly a family member. What to remember and look out for is learn from karma. It seems like there's past situations, past patterns that might come up this week. Your guides are saying these are what's going to be put to the test. Have you really learned from the past? Because past situations may be resurfacing this week. I can go back and do Pisces and Aquarius because I know that they got cut off from the live. So I see you, pretty neat. I got Aries. Let's see, Holy Spirit, what's going on for the Aries nation? Aries nation, what's going on? Aries, let me say it for you too. Highly spiritual gifted. There's a lot of psychic abilities that either that you were not aware of that just kind of kick on this week. That might be something that you're curious about, possibly. I think some of you might have a lot of psychic dreams this week, or your dream world is just extremely active this week, Aries nation. Some of you are dealing with you are in contact with an Capricorn, Aquarius, or a Pisces this week, or you may have that in your chart. There's someone, Aries nation, that I feel really treasures you. But I think you're very puzzled by this person in particular this week. You might question whether or not this person really does care. Taurus. Am I right? No, Aries. Some of you, the person I'm speaking of is a Taurus because you do have an earth sign heavily highlighted here. You're really in your head. Taurus, almost like an air sign or a water sign. So you might have air or water in your chart, or this is who is around you. And they're really on your mind this week. Just Scorpio for sure. There's a betrayal. It seems like you're hurt from some type of past betrayal. Taurus. Seems like you have a lot of success coming in. I keep saying Taurus. Aries. You have a lot of success coming in for you. You may even have an opportunity for love if you're open to it. And if you're genuinely healed from this past situation, whether it's with family members or it's a past relationship, it seems like something is really troubling you emotionally. And it might be because someone around you is just emotionally immature. It's a vulnerable week for you. I think you might be having issues with communication as well, Aries. It might be difficult for you to get your point across, or there's something that you really want to say. Maybe you do not know how to say it. Unlock your heart and awaken your vulnerability is right beneath that. It may take for you to unlock your heart and to awaken your vulnerability. This could be with someone that's coming to you to have a conversation, because a conversation with some of you seems like somebody is avoiding a conversation, or this is when you're talking to somebody, they're walking away from you while you're having an argument or you're trying to get your point across, they're leaving, okay? Or this is somebody that's intentionally avoiding something. It seems like there may be a need to slow down, period. But maybe this is slow down and talk to someone. It seems like you're moving at a very rapid pace toward Aries. So I don't know who this Taurus is that's in your energy, but I can't stop saying Taurus, and I'm reading for Aries. So there might be a Taurus that's either that you're familiar. It seems like you're familiar with this person. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or like I said, if you are the Taurus, Aries, and this is you, there's a new beginning. Yeah, you're definitely lost in thought. There's someone that would like to reunite with you. You have a chance to. I said there's success coming in for you. So financially, if you've been having some type of financial trouble, I feel like you're able to come out of it in these next 7 days, or either see some type of resolution to it and long-term figure out a way to work towards that. But money, I think, is something that's really on your mind, Aries nation. And a conversation is really on your mind. I think that this might be people venting, having conversations about you, or vice versa, without your knowledge. people venting. This is you doing that, or vice versa. Somebody's waiting to hear from you. Somebody wants to talk to you, Aries Nation, or you want to talk to someone. It might be your mom. You might be doing some type of ritual here that maybe that's how you fix a financial situation or whatever. For some of you, focusing might be an issue. Temper your criticism. I said that some of you, there's a Taurus around you. If you are the Aries Taurus, this is you heavily critical of yourself, or this is why somebody might want to say something, but they fear that you're going to be heavily critical of them. So they avoid talking to you and they vent to everyone else about a situation. Let's backtrack to Pisces. So if anyone is confused, and let's say you came in after I started Capricorn, I started the live and I did the other, I'm doing the zodiac in reverse order, because Aquarius and Pisces always seem to come last since they're at the end of the zodiac. So doing it differently this time so the last can be first. So I said that to say this. The live got cut off. So you may have missed that part if you were not with me from the beginning. Let's go back. Let's backtrack to the Pisces nation. Pisces, some of you are dealing with a Cancerian, or there's a Cancerian that may be entering your thought bubble this week. There's also a Sagittarius and a Capricorn, possibly even an Aquarius. With the Saturn card here, what's on your mind this week, Pisces, is your work, your status, communication. Pisces might be an issue. I say that, Pisces, because it just seems like there's someone around you that's really irritating you. You got a complicated situation with someone, Pisces, and some other people that are interfering. You might benefit, Pisces, from going to therapy. You might feel that there's a need to do that because of past baggage. But yeah, communication, it's like you're speaking another language with someone, unless it's literally that. Somebody does not understand what you're saying, where you're coming from. It doesn't make the slightest bit of sense to them. So this might be where you clash with someone when it comes to communication and getting your point across, Pisces. It seems like you've had some type of existing argument with someone, and it has something to do with a past betrayal. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. There's also a Leo. You got some success coming in. This success is a little bit delayed. It's a little bit behind schedule, Pisces, but it's definitely coming in. And that brings in with it some financial stability. It might be that it might benefit you to, some of you might be thinking about changing your career, or maybe you might be thinking about your hobbies and making that into a career. It just seems like there's some things that are difficult to maybe get to peace with. You can't seem to come to some type of agreement or coexist with someone in particular. Pisces, I'm going to put it this way. Relationships are complex, especially people that you live around or that you live with. It seems like some people have different virtues or different outlooks from you. Be careful of your personal information, Pisces. It just seems like somebody's going out of their way to be nosy. And I mean this by way of hacking. Because there's a lot of emphasis here on Mercury. This has something to do with things that you have on your computer. Yeah. So no, there could be some type of foreign travel, Pisces. For some of you, you might be traveling to some type of foreign land. You might be getting a passport, possibly. That might be something that might be coming up. You can figure this out with this communication issue between you and this person. I think you might get to a higher understanding, a better understanding with this person. Pisces, it just seems like it might be a little bit complicated because there's hurt feelings involved. But it seems like you're able to get to, like I said, a better understanding. You're very focused. You're very driven on your work this week. Pisces, there just seems like there's someone around you that's trying to outsmart you, or there's a Pisces doing this. And for a lot of you, this has something to do with someone that you're in a relationship with. They're very unfaithful. This wouldn't come as a surprise to you, though, Pisces. You had a legal situation. For some of you, there's someone that's in jail. Somebody might need to get some type of legal representation. And why do I feel like somebody has like an infection? Or somebody is convicted of something without proof. I feel like you might have an infection also, Pisces. You have some new ideas that you're coming across, and you got some type of inspiration. But it seems like you might really need to initiate some type of action towards something in order to get traction. Otherwise, it just kind of lays stagnant. Aquarius. Your lesson this week is surrender. There's certain things that you might feel like you want to control. I want to say Capricorn, but I know this is Aquarius. Well, we'll go with it. There's a Capricorn that's in your energy, unless you are the Aquarius with Capricorn placements. What's going on with the Aqua Nation? Seems like you're heartbroken over something. You're so hurt, Aquarius, that you just completely, or this is somebody that's feeling this way towards you, you completely cut them off. You don't text them. You don't reach out to them. Quit stalking their social media. Or maybe this is somebody you wish would stop. It could be that. It seems like you're heartbroken. You're really in your head over something. It's a romantic partner, or a past romantic relationship. You come up as a mystery to this person. They feel heavily judged by you. And I think that they're kind of nervous to approach you, Aquarius, because it looks like somebody does. They want to approach you. Who is this person? It's an Aries. You got an Aries in your energy. You got Taurus and you got Leo. Aries, Taurus, and Leo could be it looks like they're heavily highlighted. These could be friends of yours or whomever, whatever your association is. Pisces, you're moving this week. Aquarius, either is this week or you got a move that's on your mind. Maybe that's what you're concerned about. Something is tangible, something that you might feel is just so out of your grasp. Aquarius Nation is not. It's actually very tangible. It's really within your reach. You might not be feeling well, and there might be a need to relax and restore yourself, because it seems like you're running on low. Your energy is really down this week, Aquarius Nation. Protection. That's interesting. You got this card that says love the darkness. That could be talking about your shadow, but right opposite of it is protection. I think there's someone around you. It always comes out this way, Aquarius. I think there's somebody around you that is dark. I mean this energetically. There may be a need to really protect your energy, because it seems like someone is really trying to affect you or to kick you while you're down, or they're trying to affect you in some type of way. You got some type of issues going on with your skin, Aquarius. You might have dry skin, flaky skin. Random side note. It just seems like somebody is really trying to affect you. Either way, somebody wants you to feel powerless. It feels like you find some type of freedom. It comes right back out. You find freedom from this week. It's all in your head. Crown. Someone's really trying to affect you. This feels like this is some type of like mental attack. I'm trying to say someone's really trying to affect your crown chakra. Did I say you have psychic abilities? Let me make it clear. I think you do. I think somebody's trying to get in your head. I do. And I think someone is trying to do some type of mental magic on you, affect your mental space. I think this is also you this week doing some shadow work. I think you have a very close proximity with the spiritual world. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if you experiment with ghosts or whatever, or you're kind of seeing certain things. It seems like you are really into the occult. You have a very strong intuition. That's my way of saying that you have a spiritual gift. I think you've been through a lot, Aquarius Nation, in the past several weeks or whatever. I think there are certain things that it's time to shake off. It's really time to release some things. You're very resilient, Aquarius. I think that you've had some obstacles. I think you've had some obstacles behind you. I think you're going through those now. And I think you'll still have some ahead because it seems like somebody's going out of their way to make sure that you do. But I think you're very resilient. I don't think that you give up easily. And I think it's because you have you have a mission. And I think someone is trying to go out of their way to stop you from fulfilling that mission. I think somebody does not like your fearlessness and they don't like your confidence for whatever reason. Your guides are stepping in, Aquarius Nation, this week to give you some type of comfort. Or this is a guardian angel from the afterlife coming in to give you some type of comfort with some things that are going on around you, trying to reassure you of some things. Meditation, I feel like Aquarius is going to go a long way because it seems like there's some things that are coming in this week that might kind of throw off your focus, and it may be anger. You might be angry about certain circumstances or certain people around you this week because of, like I said, the fact that they're going out of their way to affect you in some type of way. Discrimination. You see, you got people, goodness, so you can't see the because of the glare, gossip. People running their mouth about you. It seems like there's people that are trying to isolate you in some type of way. It's because you're different. And it's because you stand out in some type of way. And there's some people that feel very uncomfortable and very bothered by that for whatever reason, Aquarius Nation. Excuse me. You might have a cough, Aquarius. Or there may be something that you may need to communicate. It could have something to do with a Taurus individual. You also have a Scorpio. You might be blocking someone in particular, a Scorpio, or this is someone that you're blocking from your energy because they're bringing them. This is somebody with Scorpio in their chart for some of you. Anything else, Aquarius, for the Aquarius Nation, Holy Spirit, Aquarius. Be honest. Goodness. Sorry for the glare. Be honest. There may be someone that needs to be honest with you or with themselves. Or this is you being honest with your own self about something. Anything else for the Aquarius Nation? Let your emotions flow. This is going to be a very emotional week for you, Aquarius, or for someone around you. Do not fear the unknown. If you look, you see, it seems like somebody's giving you the evil eye. I feel. Is it Aquarius doing this to you, or you are doing this to someone? Aqua. Do not fear the unknown. I think that's what you're afraid of. You're panicked about that. Some things that you feel, some things that are ahead of you, some decisions that you might be making, or some things that you might feel are out of your hands. You're fearful of it. You guys are saying you are being taken care of, didn't I? You can't see this, I'm pretty sure. You have somebody doing some really dark stuff, is what I'm saying. Seek your destiny is what this card says. I think you already know what your destiny is, Aquarius, or you're coming across it this week. Seek your answers within. You might be looking outside of yourself, Aquarius Nation, for the answers, but it seems like your guides are going out of their way to make it very clear to you. The answer shows up in the form of your intuition, in the form of your third eye. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining me for the All Signs See y'all next live for the paid readings. Peace out.